Hey buddy, Sam back once again, and you're probably thinking, iPhone 6 reviews after so long? Well, yeah, I never actually shot mine. I never really decided I wasn't going to make one, but I figured, well, I've used it for longer than most people have used it for a review. Let's do a proper real user review. So, iPhone 6 review, here we are. So yeah, I will tell you, I've used the device for like 8 months, maybe 9 months now. So most people review the device after about 3 or 4 days. I don't do that. I've never really done that. I think the quickest review I've ever done was like 3 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. So I've used it again for about 9 months. So I can now officially tell you whether it's a good phone or a bad phone. You're probably thinking, but some people don't care now. Well, you don't care. But there are a lot of people out there that will be thinking of upgrading to this as the next phone, not getting the iPhone 6S or whatever they decide to call it, because this is going to be cheaper. So they're thinking, oh, well, we'll go for this one. Is it going to be worthwhile? And is it worthwhile like 10 months after it launched? Is it 10 months, about 10 months after it launched? Give or take, maybe in 9 months? Something like that. Is it worth it? Well, I think so. I've never been a massive fan of the iPhone due to its size. Now, when they upgraded the size, they went to 4 and 4.7 inches and 5.5 inch. I was like, that's more like it. Well done, Apple. You finally come to play with the big boys. They kept the 5S, and they kept that for the smaller people who want the smaller phone, but they've now embraced the bigger phone because they know people want it. And boom, they've now started to launch it. So I appreciate that. And that's why I could definitely recommend it. I'm already going to say that off the bat. So if you're thinking, does Sam like it? Would he recommend it? I would wholeheartedly recommend you going to buy an iPhone tomorrow. Whether you're an Android fan, you're a Windows phone fan, you're an iOS fan, you've never had a smartphone before, the iPhone is the all-round best phone. Is it the best phone? No. But is it the all-round best phone in terms of reliability? Yes. Apps? Definitely yes. Camera? Yes. Build quality? Yes. How stable is it? I find it to be very stable. I've had the odd crash here or there, don't get me wrong, but overall, it is the best overall package you can buy out there. So that's it. That's pretty much going to be the review for you. I'm just going to give you a little bit more detail, but if you want to know if I recommend it and is it good to buy, just want my opinion, then yes. Go buy yourself an iPhone 6, 6 Plus, whatever it might be, either of these two. You're not going to be wrong with it. Now, I'm going to talk about some negatives and some positives. So we're going to go through some of the negatives first of all. Number one is this ugly white band. Yeah, they should have used a different colour. It looks ugly. But, yeah, I can deal with that. It's just a colour, let's be honest. I can't be colourist towards the phone. No, I've got to be PC, etc. I don't know. So I don't mind that. It's fine. Forget about it. Battery life? It's alright. It's not fantastic. Just going to the phone. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. It gets me through a day. Now, the best thing about the iPhone is that if it's in your pocket, it's hardly draining any battery. So it can be sat there for 10 hours and you might lose 10%. If that, I mean, I've probably gone longer and it's been less battery used, which is pretty insane. I can't say the same about my Samsung devices or even my HTC or any Android phone, not just picking on those two, any Android phone. The standby time on Android phones are not the greatest. On here, it's bloody epic. It's like an iPad. So if you've ever had an iPad, thinking, yeah, the iPad lasts forever if you don't use it. Same here. When you do start to use it, it does start to go downhill a little bit, I will be honest. So if you're thinking, oh, cool, it's going to last me forever, it will do if you don't use it much. If you start using it, then the battery does start to kind of deplete pretty quickly. On average, I'll probably say I'll get in about, let's say if I left for work at 8 o'clock in the morning, I could get home at 6 o'clock in the evening and I would have about 40% battery left, which I think is fair enough. And that's me using it on my breaks, my whole lunch, on the way to work, on the way home from work. She's probably using the screen for about maybe three and a bit hours. I don't think that's bad at all. It's better than I've had previously with such a small battery. I mean, it's like an 1,860 milliamp hour battery. So the size, the battery, don't expect a world beater, but it's definitely good enough to last you a normal working day. If you work 9 to 5, then you're not going to have any problems with it. Unless you're working your phone from 9 to 5, then I would recommend getting a battery pack. The screen It is only just above a 720p display, but honestly, you don't really notice it. It's actually a really nice crisp display. It's still Retina display, which Apple say you can't really just can't tell the difference. I'll be honest with you, I think the screen on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is a nicer display. It's a hell of a lot higher resolution, so it is a nicer display. But this is a very good display. You're not going to be upset with the display. I would like it to be higher. That's why I'm classing it as a bit of a negative. I think it should have been 1080p, but then battery life might have been impacted. We don't know why, but it could have been impacted. But Apple just decided to go with that resolution and 1080p for the bigger one. So yeah, maybe next year. Who knows? Maybe the year after. We don't really know where they're going with it. So battery life, it's okay, but it could be better. They're the biggest negatives because iOS as an operating system now, I think it's very polished. It works. Disclaimer, I have jailbroken my device just to add a few tweaks here or there. That's my choice. I don't need to do that. It's more of the geek inside me going, go on, tinker. Go on, Sam, you can tinker with it. So, I mean, that's just me personally. I don't have to. Again, it's more of I need to just tinker because I can. But overall, it's very stable. It's got a shitload of applications, and all of them, most of them, are of the highest quality. There's some out there that are not the greatest, but they need a couple of updates. The eBay application, for example, come on eBay, update it for the phone, bloody hell. So they've not updated it for the resolutions yet, which is a bit annoying. It works, but it just looks a little disjointed because it's not the same resolution as the bloody phone. So overall, apps and everything like that is bloody fantastic. The camera, it's still one of the best out there. I do think that the Galaxy S6 Edge and the S6 are better than it now. I just believe they take slightly better pictures. But is this bad? Hell no, it's still probably the most consistent out there. Just taking a picture, just going snatch, snatch, boom, it's perfect. Front facing camera, it's alright. It's only 1.2 megapixels, it's not the greatest. But again, you still get pretty good pictures during like low light. So I can't really complain with it. It is pretty good. There's no optical image stabilization. That's a bit of a bummer. But if you want that, you want the bigger phone, get the 6 Plus. I'm probably going to be getting a 6 Plus. That might be my next phone. It might be my only phone. It might be my main phone going forward. I'm not impressed with iOS. Yeah, I know. You heard it here first. The Android fan, I'm a massive Android fan, might be going iOS for this foreseeable future. I'm not 100% sure. We will see. One thing that impressed me more than I expected was the signal. I've got the S6 Edge and I've got the iPhone 6 here. And this gets a much better signal than the S6 Edge. And I don't know why, because Samsung have always been better than iPhone in the past. But with the Edge, I don't know if it's because of the new materials or if it's just a crap signal, a crap antenna inside there. Could be a number of reasons, but I always get an extra bar, maybe 2 bars with the iPhone than I get on my Edge, which is slightly annoying. So in my house, when I've got my 4G SIM card, I'm getting 3 bars in my bedroom, where on the Samsung, I'd get 2, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, but I generally get 1, maybe 2. So I'm always getting at least 1 bar in 2 bars in certain areas, which is a bit of a, I don't know if that's just due to trickery or if it is actually stronger or not. Speed tests are generally a little bit faster. On Wi-Fi it's not. The Wi-Fi on other devices is faster, but the SIM card in the same area, I've noticed is a little bit, I get a better signal on this one, which in the past has not been the case. I've always had pretty poor iPhone signal versus other phones. So yeah, they've definitely improved on that regard there. Overall, it's just a bloody good phone. If you're wanting one and you came and hour and thinking, should I not, and you want one, just go buy one. You won't regret it. I think it's a great phone. It's the best all-round phone on the market in terms of reliability, applications, camera, screen, build. The overall package is the best overall phone you can buy on the market right now. Other people will disagree. They'll go, iOS sucks for this, iOS sucks for that. I can agree with some of them, but Apple have done a lot of good things with iOS 8, especially like the custom keyboards, the links from an application to another application. If the developers put it in there, then it works seamlessly. It just works. If they've not, then it's a very disjointed operating system. But it's down to the developer. Apple have given them the tools. They need to go unlock it now. So it's down to the developer. Overall, I love this phone. It's a great phone, and it's probably going to be my main phone. Maybe my main phone going forward for maybe until like the next iPhone. Who knows? Again, an Android fan, an iPhone fanboy, as some people call me. I am an Android fan, and yeah, might be switching to iOS for the foreseeable future. I am going to try the LG G4 first. If that sways me, I may be sticking with Android, but if not, I'll be going iOS. I'll always have an Android phone in my other pocket, but my main phone probably will be the iPhone. I know, can you believe it? Crazy, yeah? Sam, an iPhone user, full time. But that's just how it works. Anyway, people, it's been a bit of a different kind of video. I haven't gone through this and that. I've just kind of talked about it. I just figured to give you my thoughts on the phone. If you got any reservations, thinking, well, I'm not sure, I like this Android phone, and I just want a bit of a change, go get an iPhone. You will not regret this phone. If you hate iOS, then just stay clear of it. Just don't buy the phone. If you love Android and you don't like iOS, again, just ignore the video. Don't have to go buy an iPhone. But if you like the iPhone and you don't want to switch, then the 6 is the best phone you can get right now. Anyway, people, that is it. That's my review of the iPhone 6. And yeah, I'm probably going to get a 6 Plus because I want the epic battery of that phone. Anyway, people, thank you for watching. If you've got any questions you know what to do by now, you can hit me up down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at samjpullen. Go on, hit the like button. You know you want to. And subscribe. Why? Because it's free. Go on. You might as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. And you'll see me, hopefully, in my next video. Cheers, everyone.